Discipline versus motivation. Why discipline always wins. You feel fired up after watching a motivational video. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll wake up at 5 a.m., go for a run, eat healthy, and work on my goals. But then tomorrow comes, and you hit snooze. Again, motivation disappears, the fire fades, and you're back to square one. Sound familiar? That's because motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline, that's what builds success. That's what keeps you moving long after the excitement is gone. Let's talk about why discipline beats motivation every time, and how you can train it like a muscle. What is motivation? Why doesn't it last? Motivation is the spark that gets you started. It's the excitement you feel after hearing an inspiring speech or seeing someone succeed. It's what makes you say, I want to change my life. But motivation is like a matchstick. It lights up fast, burns bright, and then dies out. That's because motivation depends on how you feel. And let's be honest, no one feels motivated every day. You won't always want to wake up early. You won't always want to exercise. You won't always want to study, hustle, or push forward. And if you rely only on motivation, you'll stop the moment things get hard. What is discipline and why it matters more? Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep. It's saying no to distractions when your phone is calling. It's showing up again, and again, even on your worst days. Discipline doesn't care about your mood. It cares about your mission. It's the difference between temporary inspiration and long-term transformation. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. You want to get fit. You watch a fitness video. You feel pumped. You hit the gym hard for 1 week. Then your muscles ache. You don't see results yet. Your motivation fades. You skip 1 day, then 2, then a week. Now imagine someone else who's not even as excited as you, but they go to the gym every single day, rain or shine, no excuses. Guess who sees results after a month? Not the most excited one, the most disciplined one. That's the power of consistency. Motivation is an emotion. Discipline is a habit. The myth of feeling ready. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is, I'll do it when I feel ready. True, wrong. You will never always feel ready. Writers don't always feel like writing. Athletes don't always feel like training. Entrepreneurs don't always feel like working. They do it anyway. Because waiting to feel ready is just another form of procrastination. Start now. Don't wait for perfect. Don't wait for the mood. Just start. The power of routine. Discipline isn't about being a robot. It's about building systems that work for you. If you brush your teeth every day, you already have discipline. Why? Because it's a routine. You don't even think about it. You just do it. What if you treated your goals the same way? Want to write a book? Write for 30 minutes every morning. Want to get healthy? Walk for 20 minutes after dinner. Want to grow a business? Block 1 hour a day for it. Routines remove the decision-making. They turn effort into habit. And over time, habits build identity. Short-term pain, long-term gain. Let's face it, discipline is not always fun. It means skipping comfort now for something better later. Skipping fast food for a healthy body. Skipping Netflix for a dream project. Skipping sleep-ins for early progress. It's tough in the moment, but the reward, unmatched. Discipline is delayed gratification. Those who master it, master their future. Real life. David Goggins. If you've heard of David Goggins, you know what extreme discipline looks like. Once overweight and depressed, Goggins turned his life around not with motivation, but with brutal self-discipline. He became a Navy SEAL, ultra runner, and best-selling author. He runs on broken legs, lives in the cold, pushes past it. He doesn't wait to do it. He trains his mind to act no matter what. You don't have to go that extreme, but his story proves this. discipline can take you where motivation never will. Motivation follows, action not the other way around. Here's a surprising truth. You don't need motivation before you act. In fact, when you take action first, even small, you often start to feel more motivated. You don't feel like studying, but you open the book and read one page. Suddenly you're in the flow. Now you feel good. Now you want to keep going. That's called the action motivation loop. Action creates momentum. Momentum builds motivation. Motivation fuels more action. So when in doubt, start small. Let discipline push the first domino. How to build discipline. Even if you've never had it, let's break it down. How do you become more disciplined? Start tiny. Don't aim for a 2-hour gym session on day 1. Start with 10 minutes. Always lead to big ones. Remove temptations. If your phone distracts you, put it away. Junk food is in the kitchen. Make your environment help you. Create triggers. Link your new habit to something you already do. After brushing my teeth, I'll meditate for 2 minutes. Track progress. Use a habit tracker or a simple checklist. Seeing progress keeps you accountable. Forgive slip-ups, but don't quit missed one day. It's okay. Get back the next day. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for persistence. Discipline builds confidence. Here's something powerful. When you do hard things, especially when you don't feel like it, you build confidence. Why? Because you prove to yourself, I can trust me. Confidence doesn't come from compliments. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you show up, you become stronger. Not just physically, but mentally. And that mental toughness, that's what separates the average from the unstoppable. What if you combined both? Now let's be clear. Motivation isn't bad. Use it when it's there. Ride the wave. Let it give you that push, but don't rely on it. Imagine this. Motivation is the engine starter. It gets your car going. Discipline is the fuel. It keeps the car moving mile after mile. When you use both together, motivation to spark and discipline to sustain, you become unstoppable. There's a story about the Chinese bamboo tree. Plant the seed, water it every day, and nothing happens. Year passes, no growth, 2 years. Still nothing, 3 years. Silence, 4 years. Doubt creeps in, but you keep watering. Then in the 5th year, the bamboo tree suddenly shoots up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Was it growing all along? Yes, under the soil, building roots, getting ready. Your discipline is the watering. Even when you don't see results, something is happening. Keep going. Your bamboo moment is coming. Final message. Anyone can be motivated. That's easy. But not everyone is disciplined. That's rare. Be the rare one. Show up when others quit. Work when others rest. Grow while others sleep. Because at the end of the day, motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire. And it's the fire that forges champions. So here's your challenge. Tomorrow, when you don't feel like it, do it anyway. And every time you do that, you're not just chasing your dream, you're becoming the kind of person who makes it real. Let that be your superpower.